Here's the new SCP report, ma'am.
Thank you, Jeremy. I'll review it right away. Welcome to SCP Reports. I'm SR Helsing. Today's SCP is SCP-2439, Slot Unallocated. This SCP was requested by a YouTube user called Russell. If you have an SCP or creepypasta you'd like me to read and draw, please let me know in the comments or send me an email at officialscpreports@gmail.com. Tips. Take a breather to read this every 5 minutes. It'll look shifty if you take too long to clean up. Don't read all this at the same time. One reads while the other two mop. If you start to feel crook, stop looking at the lamp. Don't cover it or someone will come in. If you don't want to feel like you're insane for the rest of your life, don't read anything further. Get back to work or something. Read the whole fucking thing before you start destroying it. Bright is a cocksucking monkey. Item number SCP-739-1648-2439. Update number of slot taken. Why don't we just leave it 9001? Object class, Keter. Keter equals what? Foundation personnel other than us D-classes can't know this thing exists. It stays between us. If someone tries to tell them about it, fuck them up so they won't or can't. Yeah, you'll probably get into deep shit for it, but it's better than the alternative. If someone who isn't a D-class comes in and reads this, kill them. Just break their skull or some shit, and scratch the wall this is on so no one can read it. Try and make sure you tell someone else about it all first so we can keep it controlled. It's an idea that infects people who know about it and takes over their minds slowly. It's some ancient mind from an alternate dimension, we think, that's trying to get into ours and take over. It's smart so it'll spread around the Foundation real quick if it gets a chance, which is why this is scratched into the wall away from the cameras. Kilroy was here. By now you'd be hearing that faint whispering. That is the thing we're containing. If you can hear it, there's no turning back now. You're stuck with it until you die, which you can do early if you want. We don't know how long it's been around since everyone seems to vanish every month. Spoiler alert, you don't get out, which makes it hard for information to get around. What we're left with is this, which is just Chinese whispers and such. We'd give it a proper number, but to do that we'd have to tell someone, which would be counterproductive, so instead we just get the occasional disgraced researcher to tell us when the number has been used. The format's been like this forever. I don't think any of us even know what Keter means. Whatever you do, don't let the guards or researchers know it's here. They only let Ds into here to clean up, and the higher-ups haven't even tested the lamp in ages, I think. And this is the only room in the site that doesn't have cameras in it thanks to that lamp. It should be pretty obvious that this Foundation lot can do anything they want, so if they got taken over by something like this, there'd be no stopping it. We're fine though, since we're probably going to be dead by the end of the month anyway, which isn't long enough for it to fully take over. If you think it's getting the better of you, do something apeshit and get shot. Blaze of glory if you want. Destroying this would be the easiest way to crush this thing once and for all, yeah, but don't. Not if you don't have to. Why? Firstly, it's the right thing to do for any of yous who are seeking redemption for whatever the fuck you did. Someone needs to remember this thing exists so it's kept controlled. It showed up a first time, didn't it? What if it just did it again somewhere else if we destroyed this? What if all the Ds in some other site have something like this, but they don't destroy it? We keep this so we can control it. Or, if you're not down for the redemption bit, just keep it out of spite. This is one thing we know they can't know. This can be the last fuck you. They're obsessed with controlling, knowing, understanding everything. They use us to do this, march us to death to see how we die. Use us as labor to mop up goop from a fucking lamp. We're the expendables. But with this, we have the advantage. Every time one of us dies so they can learn something, they lose the chance to learn about the one thing that would fucking obliterate them. This is our weapon against them. The one-shot nuke that would fucking crush them to shit. And hidden right under their fucking noses in a room they can't be stuffed looking at. What about assholes who just want to tell them? Refer to Containment Procedures first paragraph. But don't use it, not yet. Some of us have family and friends outside this hell, and they would suffer. Our jailers would be used like little hand puppets by this mind. All through them the world would suffer, crushed under the boot of the Foundation. This thing can only be used once too. If we release it too early, then they'll adapt. They'll learn to avoid it, they'll contain it, they'll survive. Then our advantage would be gone for good. We'd be exactly what they think we are, expendable. So don't let anyone use it. It isn't time, not yet. Just in case you're the Eldritch thing, fuck off, Squid Face. We're worthless, sure, but we can get shit done just as well as the others. You're not getting in. Welcome to Red Pill, Project Lighthouse, Pandora Force. Thank you for watching SCP Reports. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Maybe request an SCP or creepypasta of your own, and I hope you'll watch my next video.